Can't even check the quest journal now. Welcome back, one and all, to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Oh. I mean, she kind of has some sprite movement, but it's clear that there wasn't anywhere near as much attention in her nightgown as there was in her usual attire. You're not going to see this too often, but because there's not very much movement. Well, she's out like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be sleeping in Joshua's room. It's actually kind of adorable. Dean, everyone. Where shall I? Fog's still crazy. She remembers Joshua. Let's go check on the first floor. Sherazard's not in bed. Shara? Well, that explains the sound of the door. Oh, Estelle, is something wrong? Heard a sound, so I got up to check it out. I thought it might be you. It was. Sorry. Being able to wait when you sense the slightest change in the environment, now you're acting like a proper bracer. I don't know about that. I think I was just nervous. I just got a lot on my mind. You know? Yeah, it's okay. I see. Forgive me for that okay, they didn't... That sprite is fucked. Are the cards showing you anything? Let's take a look. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Wow, I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. What do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies? I didn't draw that card for you, Estelle. It sounds like you think some of that does apply to you, though. This wouldn't have to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about, would it? My God, just pull yourself together, Estelle. I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting it off my chest would help, though, once you're ready. Shara, do you got a few minutes? Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. Just take a look at this. What? Well, that answers one question at least. I can see I can see why you're so distracted. Yeah. Betty's with them as a front of sorts, for whatever clandestine work he's doing. Yes, I see. With them, he can do all sorts of things he couldn't easily do if he was having to maintain a bracer's face. I wonder what his goals are. Shara? Aren't you just a little bit surprised? Pull yourself together, Estelle. To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that soldiers attacked during the bandit raid were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had to do with that. Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though. I should demand better from a student of mine. Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes I swear it's like the hand of the goddess is guiding her pictures. She does seem possessed of the camera of miracles. Shara, should I hand this photo to Aina or Ellen? As a rule of bracers have only one obligation. That is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed and to prevent such acts wherever is possible. So let me ask you, is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will he work with the Capuas to bring terror to liberal skies? What? No! He'd never do anything like that. Then you have exactly 0 obligations to report anything. My God, I cannot talk. I'm a little cottonmouth right now. I'm drinking some water. I see no reason to say anything either, as I too am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not you believe in Joshua. Or is it actually an ongoing question? I do believe in him. I do trust him. I'm just worried. He's out there somewhere, and I don't know where. He's got those cold, unfeeling eyes. He looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I almost want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua put into protective custody. Estelle. But then, what did I do all of this for? Wasn't this because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself, but then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl. Yeah. Once I get this far in, the headache sets in. I wouldn't worry, Estelle. You're coming to an answer in your own way. I wouldn't fret. What do you mean? From the sound of it, you have a fairly good grasp of what your feelings are. All you've lost sight is what you must actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take one step at a time. I know you will. You already seem a lot calmer now that you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least. That's true. When I heard about Elisa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I actually felt motivated, you know? Like I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seemed to fade into the distance after that. Oh great, now that I think, I sound like a vapid, flighty palm. I don't know about that, though you're definitely cute enough to be a palm. I do think you should keep moving forward. You've always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other without stopping. Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhinocider, not a palm. Still, thanks. I think I kinda see the answer in the distance now. I hardly did anything special. Anyway, Joshua's doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? I never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together. Oh great, now you're getting in on that. We don't know if there's anything going on there, you know. Oh, you think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl. And yet beneath that, there is sort of a deeply bruised sense of refinement to her. That sounds like the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with. Shara, when did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking? The fog seemed to seep into your brain, did it? As they overcome perils together, the soil will become fertile with affections. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? If someone steals Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Bright versus Capua, a struggle to the death. Olivier is rubbing off on you, Shara. Note to self, never talk to Shara about anything in the future. At all. Ever. I'm only joking, Estelle, really. Still, though, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more. You two are at that age, after all. Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front, too. Like, there's Chloe, for starters. Nothing. Said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I actually got a lot calmer now. I think I'm gonna get back to bed. Are you going to stay up, Shara? No, not too long. I'm gonna get back to bed myself. Agate and the others had a point about getting some rest. What is it? Shara, is there something you're worried about? Well, a little. Give me a day or two. We can talk about it then. Okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy. I got a bothersome little sister to handle all the crazy in my life. Good night, Shara. Good night, Estelle. And she pulled herself together. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you must do, what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about. Is it thicker? Is it me, or is it thicker than yesterday? It's definitely getting worse. I hope Agate and the others are okay. No, it's not expired, so let's head down to the Garoon Gate and actually do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to do quest. Agate will be fine. If Livier's passed out, then it's no skin off my teeth. Hush, bird. Hush. Why do you make so much noise? Hmm? You have food, you have water. Why are you making noise? Why are you making noise? Do you do that to get my attention? Do you do that to get my attention? You're awfully quiet now that I'm talking to you and looking at you. You're such a pretty bird. Well, they're not out cold. Morning. Good morning. There you are. You sleep well last night, I hope? Yeah, thanks. Definitely recharged my batteries. While not necessary, the extra rest was appreciated. Thanks, you two. Stop being stubborn, Shara. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope. Thank you for doing that. Not at all. We slept in shifts. We're fine. Because there's one of us still passed out at the hotel. I'm guessing Olivier. You mean he actually did his part? That he did. He wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. We'll be sure to thank him later then. What's the situation? Did anything happen? The night patrol may have been a good idea because we heard no reports of people collapsing. But it's as we feared, all of yesterday's victims are still out cold, still unresponsive. Man, that's awful. Also, do we have any changes as to the fog? I swear it's thicker than it was yesterday, but at this point, I'm not sure. It's definitely thicker. Not only that, but we have reports of the size of the cloud expanding. The entirety of the Malga Trail is now blanketed, all the way to the mine entrance. Really? Crap. If it gets much worse, keeping people safe will be impossible. It's not all bad news. Between the reports from us and others, the Royal Army's agreed to dispatch 2 full squads. They'll take over the defense of the city proper. They're coming from bows over the Vert Bridge. What a relief. If the army can take care of the city, that leaves us free to investigate the region. Right on. That gives us a chance to find that Ouroboros clown and bury her. My guess is that our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's more remote areas. That gives us a huge amount of ground to cover. Yeah, Roland as a region isn't that big, but just 7 of us can't reach the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do. On that note, how about I press gang you into helping with the evacuation of civilians? Huh. Okay, the guys will handle evacuation. And there he is. Haul me out of bed. What a cruel summoning is this? You're awake. Why are you strumming your lute? Ah, my rose, but the weather casts a pall on men's hearts this day. I thought to perhaps brighten the mood a little with a lovely serenade. Consider it a ray of sunshine piercing through the gloom, courtesy of Olivier Linheim. How the hell can you be so cheery so early? It does sound like you were actually doing your part out there, though. I admit it, you can be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier. Indeed, well done. Ha ha ha, I merely did my duty as a gentleman and defender of love. To be honest, though, I had thought about stopping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol for a visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even see the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell you. Seriously, just when was I reversing my opinion of you? Let me get Olivier up to speed. A very bracer-like mission. Very well, allow me to help. Come, let us away to the farm with the fair lady. We said you're coming with us. The hell are you getting at? Oh, I did not realize you wanted me so badly, Agate. Why, if you keep being that forceful, you'll scare away my lover. Hang on, I'm not your... What? Lover? I don't know what you were... Tita, don't listen to a word he says. And, well, so much for hope of taking this job seriously. It's better than being too serious. Okay. Honestly, Olivier helping with the evacuation, strumming that lute, keeping spirits up, that'd be good for the kids. And I have Tito with me. Anything new on the board? And search for the lost cat. I didn't even know that was... Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Oh well. I can still do the fishing one. Garoon Gate to the south. Was that always there and I just forgot about it? Okay, the fog stops at the Garoon Gate. It's probably in the lodging. Yep. So boring. Can I have a moment? What's up? We're from the guild. Are you Percy, the guy posted the request? You bet. Thank goodness you're here. Well, first we'd like to hear the details. From what was posted on the bulletin board, it seems like you had some kind of investigation. Yeah, actually, I'd like to ask to search for the fishing spots in Roland. I can't explain the nitty-gritty if you're up for it. Sure. A fishing class. I would like to learn. It's a good plan, right? It went over really well in the capital, and I'm sure the next one will be even bigger. I'd like to do the looking myself, but unfortunately we're stuck in this fog. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna look up a guide to this just so I can go zip around. Okay, this one is gonna take a while. One over at the Vert Bridge checkpoint. Although there is one on the Ezel Highway Bridge, so that's one I'll be able to jot down just going this direction. I should have started this one sooner. Oh, for God's sake. try this again. One more time. I think I need to catch something for this to actually take place. Just a carp. But yeah, there is. One down in the sewers, for whatever that's worth. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to back out. Oh well. Can I do anything in here? I can get a recharge. Oh yeah, those are going to be hard to deal with.
Seems you came up short.
Confuse. I hate to tell you this, but you're already cleaned this one out. Okay. Yeah, there's a pond up over here. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Yeah, the vert bridge checkpoint. Okay.
Nicely done.
Oh, hey. Oh, there's the detachment. Who's... Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while. It has indeed, Estelle. You too, Sherazard. Out on some guild work, I take it? Yeah, we are, you see? Wait. Squad's coming to guard Roland, is that it? That's us. We're protecting this city along with the reinforcements from Hacken Gate. Thank you, sir. Not at all. The duty of the Royal Army is to protect Her Majesty's subjects. How is Roland looking? Well, the fog's getting thicker, but there haven't been any new coma cases. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ashton. It's about Luke. From what I've told, he simply isn't waking up. There's no threat to his health otherwise. You don't need to avoid the topic for my sake. Right now, we both need to focus on our jobs. I suspect that's the best way we can help save Luke. Mr. Ashton, I take it Luke is his son. There's a pond at the Vert Bridge checkpoint. Oh, the fog clears up here. That's good to see. Did I miss any treasure by chance? Yes, I did.
Scary. Nicely done.
A riverbug. Scent. Well, crap. Enemies become aware of presence. Maybe you want a challenge? That was a delay and a half. Great response time, Jonathan. Some kind of trout, I think that was. Okay, that was this bridge checkpoint. So yeah, the last one is at the Mistwalled Forest, which there's no point to go there right now because I'm pretty sure the game's gonna take me there. God damn, it's like a fucking soup. Tio's house. Ah, here comes another nostalgia rush. Man, the fog's like soup here. Let's go explain the situation to Mr. Prezel. That was... no. What the hell are those? Monsters made of fog? What? Monster born from the fog. Weapons hit almost never hit. Okay, so these, you gotta use arts on these. Only weak to earth. I have no earth skills.
Are we done already?
Did we beat them? I think so. They were just a roadblock. We need to find the Prezels now. They're all out. No! Mr. Prezel? Cher? Will? Miss Prezel, Tio? No, no. I'm sorry, Estelle. They're out. The ones over here are too. No. We failed again. Estelle? I'm sorry. Damn it all. Looks like whoever is doing this knew what we were planning. The woman in black? There's no doubt about it. Estelle, let's carry them to bed. Can you show us where the rooms are? Yeah. They're in bed at least. I wish I had some idea of what to do now. Estelle? I know this is a shock, but you must put that aside. If you can't help, you must be able to help them. But it's all because I'm no good at this. I'm not even half the bracer my father is. I put everyone else in so much danger because I'm useless. Damn it! Damn it! I've acted all strong and confident. But it's all just an act. How am I supposed to fix something like this? Estelle. Sherazard. Estelle. We're all a pack of fools here, Estelle. I make mistakes constantly, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up. Agate, Zen, and yes, even Cassius. We all do what we can, even as we're painfully aware of our own shortcomings. Even Dad? Do you even remember how Cassius didn't make it in time when your mother died? He's never forgiven himself for that, but he still overcame it to walk the path of a bracer. He never even stopped moving forward and always did what he could to protect the people who were most important to him. Even in the army, he's still riding forward, day by day, even if he's uncertain. So Estelle, what will you do? You don't need to overthink it. Just go with your own feelings deep inside and tell you. I don't really have an answer, but I want to move forward. I want to protect the people important to me. Even if I'm an idiot right now, I can't stop just because I screwed up. There's my Estelle. Sorry, Shara. Guess I'm just an annoying little sister. Don't worry, honey. Besides, the bigger a pain the kid is, the cuter they are when they're all grown up. Sorry, you two. I didn't mean to make a big scene or anything. I was a bit surprised, but I never realized how close you and Shara are. I'm kind of jealous. It was inspiring to watch. But Shara, really, what do we do now? We need to get back to the guild house, but we can't just leave Tio everyone like this. It is a problem. One of us is going to have to stay here, but no worries, I got that covered. And Father Doofus. Hello, ladies. It's Kevin, remember? Priest, Gralsenritter, mad heroism. Man, we just met in Gransel. Wasn't expecting to see you again. Hand of Adios at work, I tell you. What? What are you doing here, Kevin? Ah, well, it's pretty simple. Last night we got panicked report about fog, illness, and possibly the end of the world from Father Divine. Or that's probably Father Devon. So in my capacity as one of the Gralsenritter, I decided to pop on over to see what I could do. Wasn't quite expecting to have to hack my way through monster-infested foggy roads, but I got here late this morning. When I checked in at the local Bracer Guild, I heard Estelle's team was over here working, so... Okay, I get the idea. Meaning the Hand of Adios wasn't involved at all, and you're just a creepy stalker again. What? No. What gave you that idea? Putting that aside, what do you mean when you say no worries? Alright, well I did overhear you guys talking about staying behind. You all go back, I got this covered. Are you sure, Father? This sort of thing is my job, after all. I have some medical training, so leave your friends to me. Thank you, Father Graham. I'm definitely willing to chalk this one in the Divine Providence column at this point. Alright, let's get back to rolling. Back and rolling. I guess the guild. Finally back. How did it go? I did not think it would take that long. It went well. Well, a lot happened. Agate, have you guys already been to the mine? Yeah. That was just a milk run. They were contacted ahead of time. They were ready to move pretty much the instant we arrived. We got back real quick, too. We were, however, attacked by a bizarre monster on the way back. We were just discussing it with Aina. Weird monsters. Things which appeared from the fog and melted back into it upon defeat. Fog beasts. Like what we dealt with. Just the same ones we fought. They showed up at the farm, too? Figures. Are you guys hurt? We're okay, but... That look can't mean anything good. It sounds like something happened. Can you give us a report? Of course. Damn. Just a moment too late. The fault lies with me. If we gotten there a bit faster, we would have apprehended the suspect. It's my fault. Really, Shara. I'm the one who wasn't able to get together fast enough. Don't think anyone's to blame. From the sound of things, it seems like they were lured into a trap. A trap? Think about it. You heard the sound of a bell the moment you stepped into the farm. The fog beasts were waiting for you and the front door was locked. It sounds as though it was set up that you wouldn't make it there in time. This was deliberate, like finding Tio or everything? Quite. In fact, when combined with the coma cases, as far as we know, I'd say our woman in black is very clever. She specifically moved ahead of you to put people you knew and wanted to protect to sleep. It seems like we really were being taunted now. I guess. It's so weird though, I have no idea who this woman could be. I mean, I'm upset and kind of scared, but she hasn't taunted us at the same way the others did. I'm back. Ridge? Oh, Ridge. You are escorting that group to Gransel. Yeah, I left Gransel this morning and just got back. And what the hell is going on? The fog's getting thicker, now there are soldiers patrolling the city. Quite a bit has happened. I missed a lot. Guess I picked a bad time to take a hike. Sorry. It's okay. With the passenger ships stopped, we gotta keep travelers safe. We hardly have the time to take those kinds of jobs ourselves. Thank you for your help. No problem. Back up a step. You said something about the sound of a bell? That's like something you heard from the fog, yeah? That's about right. We don't know why it's being rung, though. It looks like this rings a bell, if you forgive the expression. Kinda. Thing is, I was coming up the Ezel Highway just now. Could have sworn I heard the sound of a bell that was passing along. Where exactly did you hear it? I left just after I left Garoon Gate toward Mistwald. That's the forest to the southeast of the city. At first I thought it might be someone in there, so I called out the direction of the sound. Didn't get an answer though, so I figured I must have imagined it. A taunt. Sons of... Shara, what do you think? Let's go. This is obviously a trap. Form your party. Well,
Leave it to me.
I need my heavy hitter.
Together now.
And I need my healer. I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. As I move toward the Mistwald. I'm going to start the episode there. Move toward the Mistwald and get ready to fuck up a bitch in black. I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.